Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Page Turners. Today is Wednesday, which means it is Top 5 Wednesday. If you're not aware, Top 5 Wednesday was created by the lovely Ginger Reads Laney. Before I get into today's topic, I do apologize for the different setup today. My lamps are officially out of battery juice and I need to get more batteries for those. And in case you couldn't tell, this room gets super dark in winter, so this is gonna have to do until I stop being lazy and get some more batteries. So just ignore my storage thing that I have over there. This week's topic, your top 5 fandoms. And if you're not entirely sure what a fandom is, which I'd be very surprised if you didn't, a fandom is a thing that you just really love and you're part of this community that also really loves this thing. And I love a lot of things, which made it really hard to really whittle it down to just 5. So after much thought, I finally had a full list for you guys. At number 5, BBC's Sherlock. I just love this show. It is a modern adaptation, modern adaptation of Sherlock Holmes. And it stars Martin Freeman as Watson and Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes. It's also notoriously infamous for giving us one season and then making us wait 2 to 3 years for the next season. Unfortunately, I don't have any merch from this show. I mean, I was looking around for some merch and that's when I made that realization that I didn't have anything from this show. So this is the best I'm gonna be able to do. Just like pull up my collar, show off my cheekbones. Or my lack of cheekbones. Because who am I kidding? I have a facial shelf happening here. In case you weren't aware, that's something my family and I kind of joke about when I smile. All you see are my cheekies. Another fandom that I'm part of and I just absolutely love is A Game of Thrones by... Ooh, wow, look at that glare. Beautiful. Is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. As you can see, this isn't Game of Thrones. This is A Knight to the Seven Kingdoms, and this is actually a prequel to the series. I actually just started watching season 5 today. I am woefully behind and I want to be all caught up by the time the next season comes out. And one thing I think has been spoiled for me, and I can't even be mad because it has been a while since it aired, but I hope it really isn't the case. Another fandom that I'm a part of is Doctor Who. I have River's sonic screwdriver somewhere and I can't find it. But I absolutely love this show. It's funny, it took me forever to actually get into the show. It wasn't until my roommate at the time, Claire, she sat me down and put on Blink, the episode with David Tennant as the Doctor. And that episode was so scary. I had to walk home later that night, and by the library, there's a couple of like regular statues, but there's these weird like wooden pole statue things by the library as well. And when I had to walk by the library that night, I was like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm just sounding like an insane person right now, Blink is about weeping angels. That is the villain of that particular episode, and weeping angels are statues that don't move unless you're not looking at them. For example, I could be here and then here, really spoopy. And once I saw that episode, I was like, okay, now I have to watch the rest of the series. But because that was my first episode, I was told that you should really start with 9. So I went back and watched 9 and then continued on, and I'm all caught up now. I just love the show. Has anyone else seen the Christmas special, by the way? Wasn't that a combination of really sweet and really sad? Don't give any spoilers down below, but oh, wow, it was a beautiful episode. And the next fandom on this list, and you really shouldn't be surprised, is Harry Potter. You guys knew this was going to be on the list if you actually pay attention to my background in the corner that I'm usually in. It's the giant Gryffindor tapestry, and I have a Gryffindor charm on this bracelet. I have McGonagall's wand. I also have the prefects and the head girl badges in that corner of the room. So if you can tell, I'm a very proud Gryffindor. And I was a very proud member of Gryffindor during the Harry Christmas to You readathon that happened last month. Who won, by the way? in that readathon. I never found out who won the House Cup. If you know, tell me down below. I'm curious enough to know. And the last fandom on this list is Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit is my all-time favorite book, so of course it would make it to number 1 on this list. This list really wasn't in any particular order, but I felt compelled to put the Lord of the Rings series and The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien in this list here. And it's almost a little sacrilegious to say that I'm a ringer first, Potterhead second. I'm sorry, Rowling. You're still my queen. And you can't tell by how my camera is situated, but I'm wearing my Hobbit t-shirt. You're going to see soon in my Christmas haul that I'm going to put up. I have a lovely edition of the Lord of the Rings series, and my love for J.R.R. Tolkien is so profound that I got an Elvish tattoo. And of course I'm standing for this video, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys my tattoo, so give me a second. Can you see it? It would probably make more sense if I just moved the camera. And if you're wondering what it means, I told this story before. It was originally supposed to be friend, written in Elvish on the inside of my leg. It was going to be friend because that was my favorite line from the series, when they're all trying to really struggle how to figure out this riddle in order to enter the mountain. And it turned out just say friend and enter. I thought it was really cool that you pretty much had to state that you were a friend in order to actually be gained entry. And also it's hilarious. Have friend written on the inside of my leg, say friend and enter. Dirty joke. But I also have a thing for mashups. I love mashups. And when I got my tattoos around the time the Deathly Hallows Part 2 movie came out, and Alan Rickman's performance just blew me completely out of the water. As an aspiring actor myself, being able to provoke that kind of feelings in another person is what I really aim to do as a performer. And if it wasn't for Alan Rickman, Snape would have been a completely hated character. Book Snape was horrid, but it was movie Snape that makes him loved so much by the fans. So after seeing that movie, I decided to do a mashup of my 2 favorite fandoms, which is Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. So the tattoo translates always. So a line from Harry Potter translated into Elvish. I think that is the nerdiest thing I've ever done, and I'm really proud of it. So that is my top 5 Wednesday for this list. What are your top 5 favorite fandoms? Please feel free to talk about it down below. I have to say there was quite a few honorable mentions for this video, such as Merlin and Supernatural. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you in the next video. Bye guys!